Hello everyone, welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online, the SLOTRO edition. This is Gnarlrynae here. Say hello to everyone, Gnarlrynae. Good girl. When last we left off, we had actually just visited the taxidermist shop. We are down here at the southern gate of Bree. We had visited the taxidermy shop. Let me pull it up here on the quest that we were at. Right down here at the south gate. Taxidermy shop is up this direction, I think right there. Yeah, there's the taxidermist. So we had done that. We had left and we had run on down this way past the beggar's street and everything, and on through the market town and all, and we have made it here to the South Bree. We are going to run the well-ordered mind right here, which is the, if I do believe, the level 15 Loremaster quest. We need to go talk to Dorset Oaks, who should be right over at the yellow tree. But on my way, I noticed we have not collected the stable master.
What do you need?
There we go. So let's go ahead and grab the South Bree stable master here. Very nice. Okay. As you see here, the summer festival is also in attendance now. Has started up. Summer's in full swing, with lazy afternoons at the fishing hole, outdoor party games, and feasting in the open air. Every race celebrates in their own way and knows this festival by a different name, but all revel in delights of a fine summer's day. Okay, let's go ahead and get that with the map to the summer tree. Y'all know I love the summer festival. I love it just as much as the spring not spring fest, but the what is it? The summer festival. I love it, along with the, is it the Farmers Fest that has all the particular fishing quests and all going on? I do believe so. So let's go ahead and get that. That will give us our map to the party tree, which we can use to go back. Now we are going to head on out the south gate of Bree, as you see there, and we're going to head on down this way. Off to our left is a milestone that we can use if we want to bind here at the southern part of Bree. Over to the right is the skirmish camp, the Bree skirmish camp, so that's where that is. We have not been down this way. Off that way is a farm that you use in the Guardian level 15 quest. But we are going to head on down this way toward the yellow tree. Let's pull up the map. As you see, we are coming out the south part of Bree and coming down right off here is where we had this Ostbaranor, where we fought and killed poor Amdir, where we killed poor Amdir, that collection of bandits there. But we are heading right about here-ish. Just this side of the Midgewater Marshes. And that is where we should find the yellow tree. I've said I've been trying to do these during the daytime. I prefer to do them during the day. Let me see, is the fishing hole? Yep. There's the fishing guy right over there, who's here, the quartermaster. So all the fishing hole. Good. Really looking forward to that. We will get some fishing done this morning. All right. Hope everyone's been having a good one. I know it's been slightly over a week since the last one. Once again, been in a combination of work and a combination of being off of work. Y'all notice a bunch of GTA videos and stuff. I've been enjoying that. But we are happy to be back in Middle Earth again. Another big patch came out. Not the expansion size as happened the week before whenever Mordor got installed, but a patch, I would imagine a patch to Mordor, looking at it. All right, here's the yellow tree, and we should be getting a location here as we run up that we will probably have to do the yellow tree. I'm surprised. Okay, it isn't one of those you have discovered the yellow tree. So we're not going to end up doing a travelogue entry here on it after all. Here's Dorset Oaks. Dorset is the gentleman that we need to speak to here about the well-ordered mine. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
How can I be of service?
Welcome, Gnarlrynae. Rumor of my father's wisdom has oft brought loremasters such as yourself to hear my words, and I fear sometimes that they have me in disappointment. I do not have the knowledge my father had. Indeed, his way of thinking was so very different from my own that I cannot comprehend even what he considered most simple. Consider the organization of his library. He found a suitable cave in rocky hills of Breland and took it for his private library, filling it with books and scrolls collected over the course of his long life. But whenever I seek to find one of the books of which he spoke to me, I am completely at a loss. He entrusted me with a catalog detailing which books can be found on which shelves, but the system simply made no sense to me, and I was careless with the pages. Now I have only the last one. Brigands and goblins have no doubt found the others by now. Without the full catalog, how am I to find on the hardiness of animals in the wilderness? My father assured me before his death that it was on a shelf in his library. I will share with you the wisdom contained between its covers if you help me find this book, Gnarlrynae. The library is large, and we can search it unaided if you like, but it would certainly be easier with every page of the catalog. I do not know where they may be, but searching for them will make the book easier to locate. We will need haste, for the goblins have been digging dangerously near to it and are certain to break into the library soon. Speak with me when you are ready to go. Here is the only page of the catalog I still possess.
Okay, so there we go. Does he have that page? Is it here? And what we're going to get? We are going to get Tarsham, which is some light armor, 183 armor, plus 4 wheel, and plus 3 fate. Yeah, that's definitely well worth it. And we'll get Gnarlrynae, the well-ordered mind. Okay, good. So we will do that. Let's see, did he give us a page or anything? Did he actually... That one there? Yes, it is. Benton's Catalog, page 3. A letter. The lesser-known wilds, B1, B6, C10, C12. The dangers of the Southlands, B10, D1, D3, D10, D11, E13. And then family trees, Breland. Family trees, remnants of the North Kingdoms. Unverifying Legends, volumes 1 through 12. Unverified Legends, volumes 13 through 20. Creatures of Evil and Malice. Concerning the Little Folk. Was there another bookshelf? If so, it has slipped my mind. I'm sure my son will be able to manage. So that is a letter from his father, part of the catalog that he has, page 3, and you see all the different coordinates there. Okay, interesting. I know I have done this in the past, but good Lord, does it feel like it's been a long time. And I remember the part with the library. I remember them talking about the goblins and all breaking in, being dangerously close to breaking in. But I don't remember what we do with these pages whatsoever. So we will have to see here. Let us talk to him again.
Are you ready to travel with me to the cave that contains my father's library? I ask only that you keep its location a secret. I hope you do not think I am being too forward, but have you located any pages of my father's catalog yet? We can search unaided, but perhaps you will be able to learn on which shelf on the hardiness of animals in the wilderness resides from where I failed. No doubt some goblin brigand or treasure seeker of Breland has found the pages and carried them off by now. If you feel confident that you know on which shelf the book resides, I'm ready to travel as well.
Okay, so I see what we need to do here. We are obviously needing to kill some brigands and goblins and see if we can find the page that has on the hardiness of animals in the wild in it. So we've got some book pages to find. Okay, I think we are going to head right back on over here. This is the brigand hideout that we had came to with Aragorn, with Strider, when Amdir, this is where Amdir got changed into a Carghoul, and where we came to help put him out of his misery after we were unable to save him. So let's go on over here. And I was reminded that there is reminded that there is an object which starts up. Yep, Ostbauernor. Reminded there's an object that starts up a quest in here if we desire to do it. One of the deeds, not a quest, but one of the deeds. Okay, let's see here. Whoa. Should have attacked him before the poacher came out, shouldn't we? Wonder if he'll go back. No matter. They're just level greens. We can take them on. There. We got our friend Bobo with us. Ain't much going to hurt us. That is for sure. Ostbauernor. And we are going to keep going until we find... Actually, let's turn this back on to see what we've acquired. Broken dagger and an amethyst. I had this turned off for a little while ago because there was quite a bit of freaking political chat going on. And I would just prefer not to. Right now they're talking about... Right now they're discussing, apparently, the Game of Thrones political chat. So that's okay. I see Starks and all that going on. But I would greatly enjoy not having to look at the real world stuff right now. Let us continue. I am going to keep killing these things until I find some pages. And hopefully we will find some. Okay. We'll keep going. Oh, there's one. Benton's Catalog, page 2. Let's go ahead and loot that. That will loot all of them right at the moment. Let's see what Benton's Catalog, page 2 has on it. Starts off in mid-sentence. Your left, you will then arrive at C1. These bookshelves are similarly numbered, each ending with a C12 at the far leg of the crescent. One turn now to the crescent on the left wall. I turn now to the crescent on the left wall of the library opposite section C. This is section D, but be warned, the bookshelf that is closest to this entrance but remains a part of the structure is D11, and the numbering follows the arc of the crescent backwards, D10, D9, D8, and so on, ending with D1, as the bookshelf at the crown of its other leg. When my collection of materials made necessary the formation of a section E, I encountered a brief difficulty. The existing tunnels had been sealed off with stonework, resulting in less usable area in that corner of the library than I was promised. Not wishing to air my complaint, given the mayor's generosity to me, I placed only a portion of the traditional crescent of shells by the sealed doorway. E5 begins on the left wall, closest to the stonework, and then proceeds with E6 and E7 to E10, 11, 12, and 13, to be found in that very corner on the wall by the entrance, E13 being the shelf closest to the entrance, and E1 can be found on the other side of the entrance in the very corner. The next three bookshelves counting toward the entrance are E2, E3, and E4. Books and tomes by theme. Histories of the Old Kingdoms, written in the north. Histories of the Old Kingdoms, written in the south. Of Plants and Herbs, Volume 1 to 4. Of Plants and Herbs, Volumes 5 through 8. Okay, so that's page 2. So now we have page 2 and page 3, correct? Yes. All right, let's keep looking. Let's keep finding pages here, shall we? No more here? No more here. Let's go ahead and loot them all and get them out of here. And we will continue to hunt for these things. Ooh, there's a supply crate over there. Why don't we take a look at the supply crate as well? Maybe the skunk world shouldn't have made a deal with these foreigners. I agree with you. Alright folks, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to keep hunting for the various pages of his journal until we seem to have found them all. Silver coins, amethysts, and broken daggers. Yes, I'll have some, please. Thank you. Boy, they respawn quick. The scout's already back here. So we are going to keep searching for him here, and I will see you again in a little while when we think we've gotten enough of the pages to actually find our way through the library and find what we're looking for. So we will see you then. Okay, I've returned for the moment. We just made our way down to the end. Back over here is the door that we came through. Back on that far wall, we fought our way over here, in through this, and off to the right is the one that I was told. Yep, look at that glowing statue there. This is the one that I got told in the comments that I needed to come and see, and that's the Dunedain statue. Let's go on over here and click on it. Looks like maybe, is that Isildur or a Narian? We'll see. A fine statue of Dunedain craft, surprisingly well kept among the ancient ruins. New deed, the history of the Dunedain. Okay, let's go ahead and pull that up. You've discovered the statue of Aranarth, the first chieftain of the Dunedain. Okay, we'll go ahead and pull this deed up. I'm sure it's right here. It is indeed. Explore the history of the Dunedain Rangers of the North. Use the Dunedain statue. The worn... Okay, let's make our travelogue entry. I'm sorry, I'm about to just read it, wasn't I? Okay. To do that, I think we're going to have to take out these blackwolds. And if not, we're going to take them out anyway. We're going to shoot for the pouch. Has that guy got like a lute or something? He's whittling, maybe. It looked like he was just sitting there playing a tune. It's like, these blackwolds, it's a shame they're bandits, because they look like they're friendly enough folk. You would hope that they would be alright. Let's grab the supply crate. I figure they're going to respawn rather quickly. Indeed. Okay, we're going to do the travelogue of the statue here right quick, and I will see you again in just a moment. My God, it's a long one though, so I'm going to have to remember to read it slowly. All right. See you again in just a moment. The worn but noble visage engraven on the statue discovered belongs to Aranarth, the first chieftain of the Dunedain after the fall of Arthedain. The statue was probably created sometime after the wars that destroyed the Old Kingdom, most likely by the Rangers who hold Aranarth in great reverence. It was in good repair, suggesting that they tend to it to this day. The memories of the Dunedain are long, and their respect for the dead borders on obsession at times. Alrighty, there we go. Travelogue out of the way. And they have not respawned yet. Okay. Well, when you got a statue, you know, there was little need for us to do any panning around or anything. It's just the statue there. So, slightly different travelogue than what you're probably used to from me. Let's see if we've discovered any more pages over here. Not at the moment. We definitely need to find one that's going to give us our... Find one that's going to give us what? Strange that he just stood there looking off into the distance. Here's the other way in, other than the way that we came. This is the way that, I think maybe the way that we actually came this last time. I don't remember from that particular episode how we did come in here. Go get him. Oop, completed. Brigand Slayer. Okay. So what did we finish this time? And now getting Brigand Slayer Advanced. Okay, just more. No more new pages. But let's go here. Deed completed is Brigand Slayer. Many bands of brigands roam the wilds of Breland, waylaying travelers and bullying the inhabitants of Bree and the town surrounding it. It is up to you to counter the threat the brigands pose to the inhabitants of Breland. The folk of Breland hail your efforts to protect the roads from roving bandits. We got 5 Lotro points. How many did we kill? We killed 30. 5 Lotro points. We got the title Watcher of the Roads. And our reputation with the men of Bree went up by 500. Okay. The deed is bestowed, though. Brigand Slayer Advanced. We now need to kill another 60. And we can do that. And, of course, the Lotro points were given to us. And the title awarded, Watcher of the Roads. The folk of Breland hail your efforts to protect the roads from roving bandits. Okay. The drudger, however, shall continue. Let's see who else we can clear off here. We'll get this poacher next. As I said, I'm going to continue the hunting. Let's hit him with a stick. We need to hit more people with sticks. Okay. We are going to continue on through until we get the fragments we're looking for, which we haven't seen yet. So far, I believe it's just the page 1 and the page 2, or page 2 and page 3. Yep. So we will continue unless these are more pages. Yep, 10-year frame. Auction house thing. Pressing matters. Comes from your trainer and suggests that you visit him at earliest convenience. I'll take a look at that too. Spring Festival guide and a yeoman's guide. Why have I got all these hanging around? Weird. We'll have to take a look at those. But they are definitely not pressing matters at the moment. Let us continue on. When we find all the pages, I will, or something of interest, we will join you again. Ah, there you go. Right up there. Remember, this is where we ran into Skorgrim when he killed that Blackwold guy. And we've got a blue one up there, too. Jasper Mudbottom. He will be important in a future quest line. I am pretty sure. Hit him now. Boy, Bobo, you took a long way around, didn't you? We'll see you in a bit. And we're back, folks. We've been killing for a while, long enough that we have now completed the next step of the quest, or the next step of the deed. Deed completed. We got our 10 Lotro points this time. Deed completed. Brigand Slayer Advanced. Which it says, many bands of brigands roam the wilds of Breland, waylaying travelers and bullying the inhabitants of Bree and the town surrounding it. It is up to you to counter the threat the brigands pose to the inhabitants of Breland. So we were able to kill another 60 brigands now. 10 Lotro points. We got our 30 marks. 2 level of justice. And the increased reputation, 700 with the men of Bree. And it counted off yet another deed, which is the Slayer of Breland, 1 through 8. There are many villainous monsters roaming Breland, and the free peoples must do their part to slay them. We finished the first one. You have slain many brigands in Breland. You see, we've got Bargist, brigands, Huorns, Knickerbreakers, orcs, sickleflies, spiders, and wights. So we will be working our way. You see what Slayer deeds we've got coming up while we are working here in the Breland area. So we will continue on with that. In the meantime, it's back to killing more brigands until we find that last page of the catalog. And we will see you when we do it. Alright folks, so that's what we're going to be doing. These catalog pages are not following very quickly, so we are going to be killing a whole bunch more brigands, and we will be doing that in the off time. It is going to take a while, I'm afraid. In the meantime, enjoy the encore of Summerfest. As you see, let me show you, there's not nearly as many people crowding the festival grounds and everything as there was whenever it was running the first time. So it's actually, as you see, the heat waves move around and they actually last longer than 2 seconds this time. So if you had trouble targeting them before, they might be a little easier to get a hold of them this time. I don't know where all the people are. You might think that a huge region ruled by Sauron and the orcs might have opened up recently, you know? Who knows? So there you go. We are going to be working on collecting those other pages, doing a lot of grinding against the bandits, I would imagine, and probably going and killing some goblins and all in the meantime. And we will be back with you next time. This episode's running a little long, so rather than just keep grinding and grinding and grinding, I will meet up with you next time when I've got all the catalog pages and I go back to talk to Mr. Dorset Oaks. And in the meantime, I'm going to be thinking about whether I'm going to go deliver ice and get some ice cream, or whether I'm going to go fishing. Nah, we're not even going to think about it. We're going fishing. This goes through the 20th or the 21st, and we will see you then. Bye-bye.